I used to take French class in high school. That's why I asked. I don't know much though.
So today I decided to just solo queue all day looking for a third teammate. I kind of found one, my boy, YT Batters or Bings Batters, and I saw one on Twitch, but I lost his Twitch, so I can't find him anymore. This shows how I play with randoms a little bit, because in pubs is public matches or regular matches.
I don't even remember.
I feel like in pubs you play a certain
and oh wait, some other parts, but that's it. All three of them landed on me. I'm kind of dead. They're gonna shoot me in the back. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I just keep looting.
Well, I honestly don't
They're
care.
all coming from the back.
I didn't really want to talk over my in-game self, and I'm not gonna have my full gameplay and showing y'all me rotating. That's just not what I want. It's not just because of other people's channels. It's not what I want. I don't remember what I was saying. These clips are mainly my Prowler clips. Today,
once you get a gun,
I decided to solo
these people.
Okay, I went back to see what I said. So it shows how I play with randoms, because as you can see, I landed with them in a spot I normally wouldn't land at, but that's not where I ended off at. In pubs, I feel like you play a certain way. In rank, I feel like you play a certain way. And in tournaments, I feel like you play a certain way. If you're playing in tournaments or scrims, you play safe basically the whole way through. And you start boarding up right away, like with 17 teams left. In rank, you wait until like it's 10 teams left or whatever's going on. In pubs, you just... It depends on your game style and how much experience you have. In pubs, you do what you need to do. You work on yourself. If you need to rush everyone, you rush everyone. If you need to play safe, learn how to play safe more, you play safe more. And dang, that kind of counteracts what I wanted to say though. So like playing like with G7s and toxic guns and pubs, I really wouldn't do that myself, because that's not what I need to do. I'm already good in that aspect. But in pubs, you work on whatever you want to work on. Sometimes playing against certain things is annoying.
They may still be in there.
But now I'm just going to skip to the part I want to edit. This is just a little bit of a beginning of me landing with randoms and me communicating a little bit with them.
Okay.
If you really, like, really do want that, I may put a full gameplay video, but until then, I'm not putting a full gameplay because it's not what I want.
They just started round 3. Y'all both.
So I'm gonna skip. Peace.
I'm gonna scan them for you. You tell me when you're ready. They got a Bangalore. One down. Yep. Two of them down. They're all dead. They're all dead. Can we find people to fight?
I just thought this was funny. Well, I liked it, so I'm putting it in. At this point, like, we have all good armor. See, one thing is, there's no point to loot the whole game and end up dying anyways. End up dying in 5 seconds. But my thought process is also, what if I go push a fight and we die right away because these randoms not listening? But either way, if I just push a fight, as long as it's not a dumb fight, if I push a fight, push comes to shove or good to bad, I'm going to have some action in before just randomly dying because people decided to push me. So once I found people I was really happy, I may show that part. And then I'm going to skip to the fight. I want to show like the excitement of finding people and then the fighting. And this is actually kind of getting long, and although y'all commented it, I may have it long, I may not have it long. I still don't really like having my videos too long, because no one's going to watch the whole thing. Does it matter if they watch the whole thing? No, and at the same time it does. If I feel like making it long, it doesn't matter if they watch the whole thing or not. If I don't feel like making it long and I want people to watch it, then I'm going to make it short. What's happened? What happened? It's just like that. That's tough. Alright, we fighting, so I'm out.
Get up top, get up top, get up top, get up top and trap it.
I still don't understand why my clips do that. It may be because my clips, I have like 50, 60 gigabytes of clips. That's why I'm also trying to get rid of them. It just skipped. So what I did, I jumped off the jump pad and I threw a thermite grenade in the window. And I also tried to shoot him through the window. But we're about to fight again, so I'm going to skip the talking part. Oh, right here, I probably should have... I tried to get the armor swap. I kind of got a little too thirsty. I could have just traded with my teammates, but... stuff happens. Don't still think about that. It's no point for me to still think. Oh, I could have got an. I could have just traded.
Okay.
Bro, it happens, man. It happens. Stop dwelling on little things. This is also for my teammate, so I'ma just say it instead of trying to like side talk. It's reduced. Like I forgot what they say. Whatever they do on Twitter or whatever. I'ma just be real. This is also why Twitch is helpful. A little tip I got, so I'm not fanboy now, nothing. Watching my boy Urish, you should check him out on Twitch. He does another account where he solo queued to Masters, and I did this on other accounts myself, like before watching this, just my own ideas, since I don't really be having people to play with, or I didn't used to have teammates. I still don't have a complete third, but I do have promising aspects or promising people. At this point, I decided to go play solo by myself and go fight people because I knew my teammates wasn't gonna come. So I just said I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my play. Sometimes you have to do that in solo queuing, where you want to just keep on grinding, but it gets to the point where your teammates are just and you can't stand them. Like they just won't listen the whole day. If they just won't listen the whole day, that's just a day. Sometimes that just happens. So at that point, I just decided to go solo and forget my teammates, even though they was listening the whole way through. Trust in the Geography tells me, and experience from playing the game tells me I can't climb up this, but I kept on trying. I could have just went to the other side. He downed him. See, and that's why calling downs are important. Like, this is for Deuce too. Sometimes things just happen. Like when I'm in that ult, I really couldn't tell whether he was down or not. Just call it, bro. Don't call little things like with Bloodhound. Oh, people was here recently. See, like this death box that shows something. Don't. Sometimes call it. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. It depends on your teammates. Depends on what your people like. But I mean, some small things, which then it's a borderline of what's small or not to somebody. But hopefully, when you're playing with that person, they tell you what's small or not. Calling certain footprints with Bloodhound is just small to me. And it's just not worth it. That's probably why it makes me want to just use Bloodhound and not let anyone else use them. Because from experience, I just know what's really, really important and what's really not. I don't know. That's just up for your teammate to decide. For you and your teammate to decide. Or for you to decide yourself. But stuff like damage number on certain people. The person you damaged. Where the last team was at. Like, say for example, this is when it's important, like, okay, a team was here probably 10 seconds ago or something, and I know where they can rotate at. Like, calls that deals with rotating, where people at, like, guns they have, who it is, because if you play with the same person in your lobby over and over, you know their game style, so it's kind of important to pay attention to kill feed. That doesn't mean be scared of them, but you can pay attention to it. Yada yada. I'm gonna run out of voice clips. See, I was thinking about calling 145 perp on Mirage. Although I see my teammates doesn't have the mic on the side, they still can hear me and practice my calls in general. No matter how long I've been playing games, there's always times for me to practice. Later on, I do call that I hit someone for a certain number and who it was. But with the Mirage, I contemplated it. If I'm playing with people and I know they can hear me, I'm 100% calling that. But for that, I contemplated it. Probably still should have called it. See, look right here. Oh shoot, I didn't call it. But even with people not hearing me and me having experience, I call it for myself to keep me on my toes with my calls, keep me up there. And definitely y'all, whoever's watching the video, not being experienced, I'm gonna just keep it real, not being experienced or just not used to it, practice your calls no matter what. Your teammates don't have a mic, say it. I hit 145 perp on Mirage. That's gonna help you when you play with actual people. Down Dean. I kind of feel bad because I didn't practice it. But whenever you get a chance, definitely if you know you inexperienced, practice it. Also something I need to work on. I think I called it on the lifeline right there, but it skipped as you can see. What I wanted to say. I'm gonna be real. I gotta work on it. If I play with a friend or someone I know, Deuce again, and there's no offense, and don't joke with me about it when you play with me tomorrow. I don't want to hear it. And you may still do it because you know it ticks me off. If you're inexperienced and you give me certain calls, you too, Trey, if you watch this far in, I may not listen to you. I may just I may just block the sound out. Like, I hear you, but I just ignore it in a way because you're not experienced. And it's like I'm getting advice from an unexperienced. I'm being told something from an unexperienced player. Now, it is stuff I learned from Deuce. It is stuff I learned from Trey. I do listen to unexperienced players, but there's just certain things I just decide not to listen to, which I think I gotta work on, and at the same time, I probably don't have to work on it. I'm just probably thinking too much. This video is going on way too long. I'm probably just gonna stop it at 15 minutes and cut this into like a 4-segment video or 3-segment video, because I want to post all my ranked games that I had today, August 1st, so I can get these clips out of my storage. I have another one that I'm gonna put in a different video, because this I mainly wanted to show me using a Prowler every game, because today, August 1st, I used the Prowler almost every game. That's kind of my loadout as of now. It may change in the morning, it may not, but right now, if I'm Bloodhound, I usually use a Prowler and a Eva. I wanted to show my burst clips, that's what it was. However far down YouTube I post it, I need to get that out of there, because my burst clips was kind of fire. Thank you, Beans Brothers. I may tell you to come skip to this part so you can hear me thanking you, because I know you're not going to watch the whole thing, and you don't even have my YouTube channel. But that burst Prowler do slap. It's whatever you feel like, whatever goes on that game. Both burst and auto Prowler slaps. It just depends on your sensitivity and whether you like it or not, and whether you practice with it or not. I'm out. See you farther down in the clip.